is a funny little interaction, little dynamic we have here because Antimony is a fellow New Englander. And Tilde, a little bit of a tri-state player. So we'll have to both do our best to not get too biased. Antimony, a Peach player and a Steve player as well. Definitely seen a lot more of Steve recently.
Very interesting matchup. Like it's like two mains they have there, Peach and Steve. But again, Tilde, I think needs no introduction. Already has 50 plus on the board as we've been speaking as well. And Antimony, you know, Steve is a character that is very widely talked about, very controversial in a way that, you know, no other character really has gotten that much attention before, unlike Steve. But for good reason. Steve can do so many wonderful things, but so can Tilde with the expertise of Falco. And the answer in question is showing out with that spike off the dare.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, Antimony needs some time to get ready, time to get set up, just like as a player. And Tilde, unfortunately, not someone who's going to give it up quite too easily. We saw combo after combo, hit after hit, and they don't stop yet. Nice little up air extension instead of going for the Nair drag down. Ooh.
Oh, nice catching that platform with the Nair as well. Using the reflector for contesting that Elytra, but thankfully Antimony able to come out the stage for a second there. But the Elytra once again interrupted by the down air spike. Two of them into the back air. Is that enough? It absolutely is.
Really good defensive options from Tilde. The timing even was so very good and specific. Holding the shield up and then sneaking in those hits of the up tilt, but stuck at the ledge is not exactly where Tilde wants to be, but finds a way around all of that stuff.
I do want to mention, you know, Antimony has not had the chance, or maybe just has not been able to craft anything higher than the wooden tools. You're seeing the wood axe, the wood pickaxe, the wood sword as well, and as well as, you know, we do have to talk about things like resources. We don't have anything of substance besides a bunch of wood planks. We don't have any iron. We don't have any stone for the most part. Now we have no iron, especially. So I love that Tilde is completely interrupting any instance of Antimony getting any better resources.
Yeah, when we do see a couple of iron bars pop up, they're immediately used on minecart or anvil just to try and get out of the disadvantage. So really good point. Kind of stuck on the inferior tools and not really able to get too much going, but still looking for the hits. Almost get something started, but there it is, that lack of iron messing up Antimony's traction, and now Tilde looking for that last stock. Oh, could have been dangerous.
Could have been really dangerous at ledge trump, but thankfully Antimony able to get out of there with the just a regular Nair with the axe, but this really could go, this should be going in Tilde's favor. Now, do we get the Nair? No, we don't. We only have a stone tool in our disposal, but we do get the connection into the up air as well. And Tilde really looking hot right now as we see him taking nice dominant control of the stage, him taking stage center control as well, and then interrupting the minecart with the forward air as always. Can we edge guard the Steve, though, is a real question here. And almost did, but the up tilt's going to take it instead.
And Tilde's been doing a really good job in spacing, staying just outside of a lot of the smaller burst range options from Steve, but then finding a way in with those really big punishes right there, those aerials. Falco so fast to jump and put an aerial out, and they lead into so much right there. You even saw the kill confirm with the down tilt. Really good showing from Tilde, but I think, you know, Antimony was getting some stuff going. Definitely looking a little more comfortable as the match went on, but just so hard to sort of dig yourself out of that deficit.
I agree, especially when, you know, Steve's win conditions being, you know, diamond pickaxe, fair, the sword as well. Like anything, or reinforced minecart with the gold ingot, it was not even an option that Tilde was allowing Antimony to have. So as we go into this game too, we aren't seeing a switch to Peach quite yet. We're still staying to Steve, we're staying to Zombie, but we are going to a very favored stage on both Tilde and maybe Antimody's end because this is his counter pick, TNC.
All right, this is a really solid platform layout to begin with for Tilde already. Putting the pressure on, finally finding a way out, and nice little feint of the movement there from Antimony, but Tilde's still finding a way around, and oh my goodness, just so much aggression.
Oh man, love that Tilde was forcing the high recovery onto that top platform, but Falco, not a stranger to TNC platforms, loves them for platform extensions and combos, and Tilde is the one to do it as well with this character. Now we are seeing a nice up tilt combo off these platforms as well, or off these blocks, may I say. But we are off into an FD-like setup. We have no platforms at our disposal, which allows Tilde to just really be on top of Steve the way Steve is not, like, you know, not a fan of.
Right, we saw that block, looking for that back throw into the block, really nice tech, and no follow-up. Losing the tools, getting the Minecraft called out too. Tilde, what a response. It looked really bad, honestly, for a second, but really turned it around. Ooh.
It was a life-saving tech off of that anvil, honestly. I can't even hold you. And then the angle for the up B was just so in line with that angle of the stage. It was just beautiful stuff from Tilde. That's just an experienced player that, you know, he is. But Antimony can absolutely take this back. You know, 50% isn't too much of a hassle to deal with, but it's a matter of the footstool into anvil is going to be a good start, though. Beautiful stuff. Now, can we see that a little more often? I really hope so.
All right, Tilde almost having a hard time landing, but again, that mobility coming in handy. Now looking for a big hit to open up the stage. Forward air, good option, but misses that shine. Bit of a reversal, but too much of a commitment on that grab.
Absolutely, and unfortunately, there's no commitment on building better tools.
Ooh, okay.
The priorities here are a little bit lackluster for Antimony, trying to, you know, contest Tilde too often, rather than, you know, I believe going the stalling route, quote unquote, where you know, build up blocks, you get resources, you build better items, and eventually you can contest Tilde out in the air with forward air, with back air, things like that.
But there it is again, that range that Tilde is staying at is just so troublesome. That forward air kind of just spacing out a lot of options from Steve, and we see it leading to so many combos and so many stocks. Finally, though, the diamond coming in handy right on time.
Finally, indeed. I think Antimony is one of those players that are just like, oh, I'm just going to skip past iron and gold, go straight to diamond. Especially against a very good player like Tilde, you kind of want to just take the best option for Steve and continue it. But there's a jab into the throw, into the jab 1-2, into the fair. That's what I've been looking for, into the anvil. Love the setup there.
A lot of damage, even though the stock is still there. Really solid opening. Unfortunately, though, Tilde has been putting these combos together. Wow, what a weight! Unbelievable. So brave to just sit under the minecart like that with the confidence that it won't hit. The confidence that Antimony won't jump out and force the grab either. Just staying so stoic.
Absolutely. And I think it, again, this is just, Tilde on TNC is a whole different person, a whole different ball game that you have to be like super comfortable with. As comfortable as Tilde is on TNC, you have to be that comfortable as well. And I mean, little turnaround, staying under the, look at this, you're crazy. You're crazy.
And turnaround up tilt. The shield flicker too, just in case. Beautiful, beautiful.
All right, we're running it back, though. You did see the signal in, you know, in the player cams, running it back. Antimony, you know, feeling himself a little bit here as we go right back to the same stage that Tilde did kind of dominate on, waiting for the tech in place, and not able to really punish off of it or, you know, extend off of it.
I like that pressure and the spacing. Antimony really confidently getting that grab, and these combos are looking a lot better as well. Tilde not finding the opening quite yet, but up tilt, what an opening find. Ooh.
Yeah, like you're saying, I think we're seeing a much more confident Antimony into our game 3 here. Could be game point, of course. This is a best of 5 territory we see here for DTN. If nothing but less for DTN. So we have a lot of games to go through if Antimony gets that momentum going. But unfortunately, it's going to be Tilde getting that down air to start things off.
Ooh, good buffered roll there, too, to avoid that Trump situation. Nice reversal and stage control. Antimony trying to get some, just anything, really. Finally getting some better tools. The wood, we're not really cutting it. I guess we're going to run it back. Got gold and iron as well, but there goes that iron. As soon as it came, it is gone.
Another unfortunate thing about TNC is that I believe, you know, this stage does give you more wood planks percentage than any other material, i.e. like iron, which will you really need in this matchup, or just in general in Steve's kit. So it could be a matter of just, you know, maybe Callus was banned or anything like that that gives more iron to Steve, just for a good reason. But it is biting Antimony.
Oh, okay, big opportunity here. Does get the follow-up. All the time in the world for that one. And keeps it fairly even, only 7% on this stock. Some decent resources, but we're going to need some better weapons probably. This could be a big opportunity to get some iron. Yup, nice.
Got a little bit of iron there. Could use it for some crafting, but will Tilde allow you to even get near the crafting table? And that is a no, but thankfully Antimony able to reverse the situation and go back in favor. Look at this, just reversing and, you know, and going back and forth with up tilts and up airs. I love this.
Yeah, landing hitbox of that forward air going to open up the stage for Tilde. Antimony trying to jump over, fight back, and the up smash though getting punished. Oh, reversal, the up air.
All right, up tilt, that is the break of the axe, though we are going for a back throw, making another axe. You know what, at this point, I applaud the, like, consistency with the wood tools.
Right. Okay, gonna go for the forward throw, some time to mine. Wall jumping the wrong way, going to give even more time to mine, and now that diamond is coming into play. Wow!
Oh, love the push duel out of shield right there, or not, or on shield for Antimony, getting that anvil right off the top of that as well. Did not get time to mine off that diamond as we saw Tilde recover a new stock. So, with that up smash on a high ceiling like that, not going to kill quite yet, because they have low percentages, but.
I like the second up smash attempt to barely making it out of that risky situation with Tilde's own up smash on the right side. Really tense. Tilde trying to even it up because 41% coming out of nowhere. Another, like, just raw up tilt, no tool into the up smash. And the spacing, too? Oh, my goodness. Antimony.
That's 3 up smashes in a row. Magma blocks are coming out and about. But, of course, even though we do have high blast zone ceilings here, you are not going to be living to that up air.
And finally, the diamond tools are out now, too. Having the time to mine. Honestly, the no-tool up tilts were so good. Maybe that's a whole new strategy in the next game.
No, low-key, I understand why now, because up tilt, like, no, it's easier to connect them in continuously for so long when they are in the wood tool, like, with our wood tool. So you know what? I see your mind, Antimony. I'm in your brain. I get it.
It's all coming together. Tilde still getting a lot of mileage with that roll in against the minecart approach. There we see it again. Kind of wasting some iron, but still the diamond pickaxe so good at gathering more materials. So we're still seeing a lot of iron for Antimony. Both of them playing so passively. Tilde because of the high percent, Antimony because one opening could be it.
Yeah, that sucks. I understand exactly what happened to his brain. It was like, if I jump out of this minecart, right, I die.
Right.
If I stay in it, I die. You were dead either way, regardless if you were looking for, you know, if you were going to do anything out of it or not. You jump out of it, you're way too far down for an up B to ledge, and Steve is there to cover.
Interesting.
And everything.
Yeah.
With forward air.
It looked like Tilde was able to get out and entered sort of the tumble animation, but just didn't jump in time. But like you said, it's a rock and a hard place. No point in worrying about it too much. Moving on to the next game instead.
And again on TNC, love this as well. Now I believe that Tilde is going to start, you know, being a little more aggressive, not letting the passive gameplay overtake him, because at that point Steve can win those scenarios where he can just go really far, really close, you know, stall out with blocks, things like that.
Right. I think we definitely saw exactly why it didn't work out, right? Game 1 and 2 for Tilde were just like so explosive. Antimony always on the back foot, no resources. And then all of a sudden, once that changed, it was a very different game in that last game 3. Oh, hold on though.
All right, love the anvil there once more. And then again, the down smash on the ledge hitting right underneath where Tilde was trying to go is a nice, huge start for Antimony.
Yeah, that was crazy too, the confidence. And oh no, big extension, but good roll in from Tilde to break it up. Making a little bit of a hut and then punishing the approach. Really good stuff. Antimony looking so much more comfortable. As I said, I think, you know, he just needed a little bit of time to get that momentum, get a little more comfortable on the stage, and it is working out so far.
It is, and there's that ting of the diamond at our disposal now. Will we have time to go mine it? I believe if we're able to take the stock right here, right now, in favor of the Antimony, we absolutely can. And we almost do with the side B, but not quite. Excellent DI from Tilde. They live a lot longer.
I was surprised to see the sparks, but that less surprising. Big ult back air from Falco. We're going to see the diamond tools come out as a response. And 94% is dangerous territory, but Tilde says, you know, if I just keep in the combo for the whole stock, I don't have to worry about those diamond tools.
Ooh. All right, Lily's there right there, and the tech is a lifesaver indeed, living even longer than expected.
Okay, looking for another hit here, but still trying to find time to mine, and that is so very important. I love that block. Mixed up the timing for Tilde, and Antimony with a pretty solid lead. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's huge. Up tilt into the up smash is huge. Anvil on shield. It's a lot of shield damage done and gone. Tilde is being forced into a much more passive gameplay, being in the disadvantage here.
Right. Before we saw Tilde get so much mileage off of staying just outside of range and then approaching with an aerial, playing a little more reactive, but
beautiful. But you are gone.
Wait.
And the first thing you just I'm about to say, I forget that Steve's up B isn't like that good.
Yeah. I was just worried enough though, you know? Like,
yeah.
Is it possible? Is it?
Like, will he slide up the slope and go up? I don't know. I've seen it before, but thankfully, even though they did supposed to almost save them, it was not actually a saving question. So this is definitely in the cards for Tilde to take it right back into a 3-1, moving on throughout the bracket. But it is up to stop it. Okay, we're so back.
Definitely thought it was over. Those anvils have been spectacular when they've been hitting. Unfortunately, low on iron yet again. A lot of wood from Town and City. As you mentioned, there's a wood blocks trying to get some more materials, and the diamond is on the table, but what a combo. Oh,
I love, reflecting the anvil right back onto Antimony. It was a huge play, but now the forward smash breaking out and defeating the forward air. Wouldn't have killed the forward air, but would have sent to a really good opportunity for Tilde to go for that nice sweet spot down and that he is so well known for hitting. That was huge.
It's such a good angle too, even if it didn't take the stock that early, to send Falco pretty much straight left to the blast zone. Really smart stuff. And then the solid back air. The spacing too on that last forward smash was phenomenal. So many good stocks this game, and even that one too. That block made all the difference there, right? Tilde was ready to punish the regular old approach, but the block messed up the timing ever so slightly. And now we got a game 5, which is frankly not what I expected after game 1.
Yeah, with all due respect, you know, we are talking about Tilde, of course, and Tilde's stats are so unmatched, and especially in Tri-State in general. So for Antimony to bring this to a game 5 so close many times, and even a lot of times have a whole stock ahead of Tilde for majority of the time, it is truly an accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm just so glad to see Antimony on the big stage doing well. Definitely see it often in the New England regionals, but nice to, you know, spread the love a little bit to our neighbors down in New York. Fortunately, Jackal doesn't look too happy about it. I think trying to take this set, say nice try, but still going to take the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, trying to charge that forward smash, not quite going to be timing it well enough for a possible, you know, 2-frame or anything like that. But regardless, you know, Antimony is back on stage, utilizing dirt blocks way more often, or just blocks in general, to stuff out the space that Tilde wants to enter. But thankfully, Tilde kind of aware of that, and Ireland understanding the opportunity is used to enter, giveth, and taketh.
That was such a great series of decisions from Tilde, too. Reflecting the minecart to force the up special, just timing that down there so perfectly, as we know Tilde to do. Really, just so many good options, back to back to back.
And this could be a lead that Tilde does need, though. We are at, you know, kind of the orange area, and the spot dodge into the up tilt, able to avoid the anvil completely. That is huge to keep yourself alive. Never mind. Never mind.
All right, 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah.
Another surprising, you know, unfortunate end to that stock from Tilde. This is a huge combo opportunity too. Gets the grab, so smart. Sees the shield and then keeps the combo going too. Tilde has to go with the high recovery. Do not want to risk it at that percent.
No, absolutely not, because I believe that's a percent that he did die at for that down smash the first time. So thankfully the adaptation is there. The top of the play is there. And there we go, the grab into the up throw, into the back air. Not enough. Big blast zones do help out Antimony a lot.
Ooh, interesting, okay. A small misstep, but Tilde ready to pick it up. Up tilt in the up air, almost taking the stock. Gets back in the minecart. Hello?
Question mark? I think he just wrote it. Or take a little MTA ride like we did. I'm sick.
And we have the diamond as well. I don't think we're going to see it now. We just needed one more solid hit from the iron tools to take this stock. Then we can try and get that last one with the diamond. Gets the grab somehow. Up throw, not going to do it.
No, not yet. High ceilings are you know, allowing to live a whole lot longer than I expected. If it was like small battlefield, you would absolutely perished, died. But 135, and pretty much even percentages as well, mind you. So could go either way, and the down not making up. The connection not falling through either.
Oh wow, really good block usage again from Antimony, but that grab was so ill-advised, still so tense. Both players are looking for it, and it's going to be the grab. Antimony with an extra diamond, still holding on to 2 stocks. Tilde on possibly the last stock of winners.
Just so surprising. Oh, the jab onto the... Yeah, I'm about to say the jab on... We just had a corner combo for a second there. That's scary. Right. That's scary to think about this game. This is the wrong game. Go back. Oh, this is huge.
64. Already looking to punish that landing, but Tilde jumping out very smartly. Okay, holding shield, center stage, looking for another big hit. Cannot make a mistake, but that goes for both of them. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Oh, love the up tilt there into the upper into the nair. Yes, absolutely. That's a lead that Tilde did need for a second, but the reflector not connecting on the minecart, unfortunately.
Okay, that one does land. Very smart. Really good option to punish the minecart approach. We've seen a lot of them so far, but now all of a sudden, Antimony trying to take the option off the table. maybe mix it up a little bit. Gonna try and get some more materials. Definitely running out right now.
Well, we have nothing at our disposal. 1, 2, 3 wood planks and 1 iron block is all we have. Can't even make a wall. That's how nothing we have. But there we go. Diamond is on the board here. Pretty much even percentages in my opinion. And anything good goes sour. And the tech on your own block is crazy.
That was like the ages-old iron block too. Shouts to that one. Real trooper. Okay, we got the wood wall back up, looking to punish this approach, but another great reflector. The up tilt in the back air, unbelievable.
No iron for that anvil. You saw the empty animation come out.
Wow, forward air punishes the attempt at an anvil, stuck at the ledge. Antimony finds a way back. Wow, another oh no! What is going on?
This is huge. This is huge. This is huge for Tilde. Take it right back. Reflector, point back the other way on the platform we are.
Platform was
huge.
huge
There goes
right
the crafting table.
The spacing on that, such a bold jump out. Not going to go for a grab, going for the anvil. Some more crafting. Unbelievable reversal.
Side B back to center stage, has to get off that ledge as fast as possible because Tilde is going to want to go for that forward, that back air. Anything like that, they get you off the sides. You know, because the top, we saw, you lived that 180 for no reason.
And now we see that the axe is gone. Going to have to maybe craft some more tools. There it is, another diamond axe. And an extra diamond, but no, the nair. Still holding on the lasers, putting on some extra damage. Makes it back to ledge. The forward air's got to be it. Tilde taking it. What a set. People clapping it up after that nail biter. And oh my goodness. If I wasn't sweating before.
I'm sweating now because I really was waiting here, bated breath. Like, wait, is this going to be like a really good upset in our first game of pools like phase 2? Please. There's no way. Like it was so good. You know, Antimony was playing so well, playing the Steve in a multiple different ways, and we saw the up tilt combos executed so perfectly with both wooden and diamond tools.
Right.
We saw the spacing. We saw more of like the block game that Steve should be using more, utilizing against someone like Falco, who's so like oppressive.
Right.
But again, Tilde showcasing you made a mistake multiple times. I'm gonna follow through with my good aerial buttons.
Exactly. And we saw like some really interesting adaptations because Tilde started off so strong with the spacing of the aerials and with the reflectors. And then Antimony did kind of mix it up a little bit and it got more difficult. But when it mattered the most in that game 5, Tilde hit back-to-back reflectors, was spacing around the Steve burst range so effortlessly. It just looked like Tilde felt a little more comfortable when it really came down to it.
Oh, absolutely. Tilde is just comfortable with the matchup in general. At this point, when you played so many like regionals, majors, XYZ, so many locals as well, you better know how to play Steve. And you better know how to play the vast gameplay that he does have, the game plans that Steve can use.
Right.
Because again, like I said, you can be super aggressive, you can be super passive, you can be a little bit of both. Like, you are so flexible with that character that you have to be on your toes as someone like Falco who likes to play very fast gameplay.
Right.
You know?
If you put, too much pressure